What's up, everybody? So, this is my review of season one of Special Ops Lioness, which is another one of those shows in the Taylor Sheridan universe. I've seen most of everything that he's done. 1923, 1883, Yellowstone, of course, even some of his movies, Sicario, um, what is it? Wind River, and Hell or High Water. I'm a huge fan of his. I think his writing style is unique. He has a very particular voice, that you can kind of recognize when it comes to the characters that he creates. Now, he's done a lot of really, really great things. I'm not going to say this is his best, but this is definitely his most exciting. So the series follows basically a CIA program called Lioness, led by Zoe Saldana's character. And her team around her is a mixed bag of people from the military that now have kind of joined the CIA. And they've recruited this new person to join them, and she is the one that is, like, you can say, the lead spy, like the James Bond a character that has to go into the field and get assets and get them intelligence. It's great. It's 8 episodes so far. My wife and I think we binged watched this in 2 days. I can't wait to just dive into season two, which is available on Paramount Plus. And it's awesome. One of my gripes with some of the seasons of Yellowstone, especially the later ones, and 1923 is like, it lags. It's not even a slow burn. It just shows too much of the arduousness, or it being a tribute, to some theme that he's tackling in the show. So with Yellowstone, it's kind of like the romanticism of cowboys. In 1923, it's just like the difficulty level of trying to maintain your ownership on things. In this particular case, the land that eventually is going to be also be pursued in Yellowstone. Or in season two of 1923, just how difficult traveling is. This is a little bit more straightforward. It's kind of there's like the beats are much more rhythmic, while at the same time he's really creating moments where you can care about the characters and invest in their journey. So for example, the main character played by I hope I pronounced this name correctly, Leisla de Oliveira. Sounds kind of Brazilian, to be honest. You see who she is from the first episode. She's working in a fast food burger joint making burgers. She takes food home, and her home is like in a terrible neighborhood. It's very, very low income. The house is just full of people. Her boyfriend's abusive. So her life just kind of sucks. There's no furniture in the bedroom. So the situation is just terrible. And when she finally fights back against her boyfriend from all of his abuse, she really gives it to him with a frying pan. She's chased, in the neighborhood, and then she happens upon this shopping center, and it's early in the morning, so all the doors are locked, but she's still trying everything and screaming, "Help me!" And she bursts into one door that just happened to be open, and then the guy finds her right afterwards because he's hot on her heels, grabs her, starts to do what he does to her, and then a Marine pops in and says, "You're in my house now. You need to leave right now." And from that moment, it inspires her to join the Marines, and then eventually she excels, and then she's chosen to be in the Lioness Program. But there are moments like these with the main characters, and with Zoe Saldana and her family situation, and how that's taking a toll on her family life. So it's not just, action, okay, let's get in there, let's have cool gadgets, let's have cool fight scenes. It really humanizes these people, and so it makes the stakes even higher when they go on their missions. And it just kind of unfolds very naturally, so there's no rushing, there's no time jumps, there's no slow burning. It's all very methodical and very, very well done and very entertaining. I give it a 9 out of 10. Morgan Freeman, he only pops up towards the end, but it's a great role. I hope he's in season 2, and I'll find out soon enough. But check it out. If you have, let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, give me a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.